to Goobs? Talking about that Game of Thrones season 4 episode 2.
Yep.
Yep. Purple Wedding.
It's not called Purple Wedding,
It's super tag Purple Wedding on the Twitters. So I need to show you an article about the 55 top tweets about Purple Wedding.
Great. Anyways, that was an awesome episode, and I imagine for all of the fans, it was just a significant moment when Joffrey ate it.
Ate it.
Ate it.
Ate it. You know, it's funny.
It was a horrible death too.
It was so. It had to be. It just had to be good and horrible. You know, it's Joffrey, man.
He deserved it. You know.
People were clamoring for his death since I don't know how long. He's that guy's gonna be pretty screwed in the acting world.
I read somewhere that Joffrey's first episode or something, or when he became king, he received a letter from George R.R. Martin saying, "Congratulations, everyone hates you." Yeah. So.
That's interesting. I didn't hear about that.
I don't know where I read it, but
yeah.
I thought it was hysterical.
You read?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh man, I was just thinking that with the Joffrey death, you know, Tyrion is so screwed right now. Like it's you know, Cersei is laying the blame, and at that like, or as Joffrey dies, he's getting the blame. You know, people aren't. You know, he's going to be definitely scapegoated, and I would love to see how he gets out of this.
Yeah, and it's also who poisoned Joffrey too. Was it Prince Oberyn? Was it actually Tyrion? Was it the Fool? Was it Marjorie? I don't know. So hopefully episode 3 will pinpoint that and answer that for us. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because it's more legit now. Like, oh, could Tyrion actually die? But I was thinking that George Martin, what he did, he set it up so where you cannot predict what's going to happen because he's just killed so many people that would normally be a staple.
And they changed. They changed so much from the books. You know, like so people who read the books are like, oh, I know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. No, you don't, because you know, it changes so much, and they add characters, and they focus more on certain families, like the Starks didn't have a big
time of anything.
Big time one, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, I think that's the nature of the media. You know, once you change medium that you're showing something in, then it's gonna change the story. You know, book versus comic versus, you know, the audio book of it. Maybe it could be a straight rip of the book, but you know, there's more opportunities there. Especially if they did like voice acting.
Yeah.
You know, versus pictures. If they made a movie of Game of Thrones, I'm pretty sure, not accounting for story wise, just the way like the type of things they would focus on, it would be a little bit different from the TV series. And that's something that's interesting, and that's something that adds to it. It fleshes it out more. Mm-hmm. You know, I think also that it's really I don't think there should be any real slow episodes. Just because they set so much up. They've set so much up right now. So at any point they could pick up one of those and make that something that can go to a high point, have a deep emotional impact. Mm-hmm. You know, they've introduced new characters, and anytime you introduce new characters, more likely than not, there's going to be a bit of a slow build going on. So, I honestly had to like rewatch a couple of things because I forgot all about how the Fool got introduced initially. I mean,
Damas, was that his name?
I totally nope. Asking the wrong person. Like asking the wrong person. But there's a lot of ways it could go with it, and I'm just excited to see what happens.
Me too.
In episode 3.
Hopefully more from Daenerys too in episode 3.
Daenerys is a slow build.
She is, but
She's a slow build.
It's gonna be great when she finally gets to where she's going. You know?
It's like, Daenerys is like the Lord of the Rings right now. It's like walking to Mordor. Gathering your forces and having adventures along the way. But they remind us that she's there. But she's a slow burn. There's a lot more things coming up. And I think what might happen too, of what I'm just, they might have us all entangled in these other storylines that when she pops up in Westeros, when she pops up, it's going to be like, oh my God, that's right. Daenerys is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Anyway, Two Goobs. You can find us online. We have a website now.
TwoGoobs.com.
It's coming along. We have a podcast there. Everything is like dating.
Mm-hmm.
Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, new episode
Coming out. You guys, there's a newsletter for that. Subscribe to. If you'd like to subscribe to this video, share our thoughts below. We love hearing what you guys have to say about it. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.